Hello everyone, welcome back to streaming. We are on day 830 of our streaming challenge. And we're back with the PyCam project. So I have the CATA. I'm going to see if we can print out an insert to go in here just to see if we got the dimensioning correct. I might actually make that in Prusa Slicer directly, so I don't have to figure out how to do exports of STLs right now. The other thing I want to do is swap out the camera. I was able to acquire a standard camera compared to the wide cam. I just want to make sure it works with the software and then see which one will work better for my uses. Do I want to use standard? Whoa! Raid. Welcome in, Day of the Dragons. Much appreciated. You made it within the 2 minutes of me starting. Let me get my voice chat running. One second.
Day of the Dragons. Good timing.
I was just ending when I saw the notification you started.
Day of the Dragons. Hock Charizard.
Alright, so this is sort of what I'm going for. So I've got a
Bleeding Rain. Welcome Raiders.
I've got a Apple eyesight camera, and I've got a Pi Zero, and one fits inside the other. In fact, this is already sort of a 3D printed, not really a mock-up. This actually does work, but I wasn't happy with this. This is something I found online, and so I wanted to make my own jig for this. But I do want to test everything out. So this already works. I should power this up and see if I can get it working. Cable.
Day of the Dragons. Cox Jam, Cox Jam, Cox Jam.
Let's see.
Day of the Dragons. Thank you for the shout.
Okay, it does work.
Bleeding Rain. Neepy.
Newbie. Okay, putty. Restart session. Knowing it, it's been too long since I last ran this and it's changed its IP address again. See if I can find the Wi-Fi address. Let's see, it was 83 last time.
Ronan Otaku Night. Night.
Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. I gotta make sure I know this before I swap the cameras over. Last tested April, yeah, so let's try 31.
Day of the Dragons. Hi Cook.
Okay, that looks like it's running. 180. .86.31. Okay. So that's this camera. And it's got a wide angle lens on it. But I want to replace it with this.
Fredericks _ Dragon Raid Tomb Raid Tomb Raid Tomb Raid.
Welcome in, Fredericks.
Day of the Dragons. Day of Tea Howardoin. Fredericks _ That yummy bubbly smiling at us.
Let's get this open. That's way too big. This should work. So the camera sensor should be the exact same size, so it shouldn't even really care. So, Day of the Dragons, what were you doing tonight? I didn't think to ask. I think it's gonna pick shit up. Alright. There we go. Inside and back to the edge. way around. Oh, wait. Pull tabs up first. I can at least put a couple of screws back. So my reason for doing this, I'm thinking, is I have a need for multiple cameras in my area. So it would be nice if I have full control over them for streaming, rather than having to move a webcam or a really old webcam at this point. Because the quality on these Pi cameras is actually better than what I'm using right now. Okay, I'm just gonna do the two. Seems to work. Alright, so, kind of hard to see, but originally it was an IMX 708 wide. We'll see when we refresh this if this changes. Okay, so it's just not wide. It looked like it was just straight up working. Wow, that's a lot more zoomed in. I prefer the wide. Autofocus. Whoa, that autofocus is a lot more violent. I don't know if that's what I want. It's not bad. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I prefer. I guess it depends on how I utilize this. So the iSight has this really cool feature on it, where if you rotate it, this iris opens up, allowing the lens to see, kind of for like privacy reasons. So I want to keep that. I don't want to lose that feature. And I'm thinking I may even use, because this is a switch, I may even use this switch as a trigger to turn the camera off, so it doesn't heat up constantly. Okay, so this is open. Let's see. Just push it through. Okay, so standard is definitely okay with it. Standard will work, I just don't know if wide would work. Yeah. So I'm struggling to figure out which I would rather use. Definitely the software I made was flexible enough to adapt. I kind of prefer the wide angle. I guess I'm kind of limited if it works in the setup. Because I have to trim one of these down, and I'd rather only do it once. Actually, while I'm here, I should probably start the print for the internals. How do I open part? I guess I can just go directly to it. $32.7. Okay, so this is the original part I made. Add shape, cylinder. Width and height. 32.7? Yeah. And we'll make the height 10 millimeters. It should be enough to gain information. I'll walk off. $30 minutes. Really need the infill to be that drastic for a test. 24. Yeah, that'll work. get that printing. I mean, don't get me wrong, this bracket has worked out really well for me. But I think the Apple Eyesight shell is actually a really nice piece of kit. I will still keep this around, no matter what. And this was meant to be a cylinder in the end. It was meant to be like a hand cam. So I kind of still like the form factor. Weird. Okay, there's a tiny bit of occlusion, but I'm not all the way up against the bracket, so I think wide might actually work better for me. It just feels more substantial. The benefit of using the wide is you can also focus on something 5mm in front, which is fantastic, because I like getting close up. You'd think the standard would be that, but no. Yeah, I wish I started that print earlier. Okay, well, that's getting printed. Oh, Onshape got back to me. They were able to restore the file, which is great because I didn't know what else to do. So I can finally pull the dimensions from this file that I lost. 1.2 of 8 out of diameter. 1.22. But of course I made a better body later on. Hold on a minute. This is wrong. These holes are supposed to be going up to the top surface. Yeah. Okay, I screwed that up. I had no idea. This row should be removed. That explains why I couldn't get the hole size correct for this opening. Strange. Where did my other extrusion go? Bizarre. Oh, right. I revolve cutted it. Three, 2 and 1, 3, 319. Well, Onshape made me realize I screwed something up. I went the wrong way. little more than that.
Yoga.
6 and yeah, Onshape's a lot of waiting. That's why I hate it. But I promised myself I would at least give it a fair shot. 0.5. 3.5. Still not far enough. 8 and 2. I mean, it's close. That looks perfect. Okay, that looks way better. Let's fix the hole. And since the new file is, the old file is available, I'm gonna pull it from there. Okay, I'm gonna save this picture off to the side. Off screen so that I can reference it. $29.4. Still opening. $23.7. I don't know what the height is, but I could at least take a guess. 14.8, that's exactly what I have already. The holes are 1.65 away. Which I guess I put in a separate extrusion, which I don't know why I did that. .65. Yeah, that's looking way closer to what it actually is. I won't know until I print something out to double check that. Back to the assembly. Alright, did I use this part for the assembly? No, I did not. I need to do an update. Create version. New body. Update links document update all. So we should see it change. There we go. Much better. So you can see that the camera sort of sticks out. So I have to trim some of that off. Okay, so if I'm gonna trim off part of the camera, I need to make a jig so I can sand that off without damaging much of the PCB. Okay, somebody was smart. They put the camera lens at the very center. Okay, what was the size of that part? 32.7. I have to wonder how much of this I can remove before I damage it. I can remove the nub, I can maybe remove this little index. This is not on anything else, so I don't think it would matter too much. I have to make a new version. I want to go ahead and delete the assembly. There we go. Let's fix that. I didn't need that miscellaneous file that I don't know where it's from. Update links. I think once I get this one done, I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of these cameras just to keep, because I could see this being a useful case, given that the whole thing's aluminum. think the print's nearly done. I think we're at like 92%. .2 internal diameter. We'll see. I might print another internal structure just to see. It's got some flex to it. It's like, this is cool, but I feel like an internal structure will probably be better rather than casing everything in plastic. That might be my approach, is just to make a very simple skeleton with 2 end caps. Oh, it finished. But I have no way to cool the part down rapidly, so I'm gonna have to wait. Be able to bisect the sectional view. Select plane. Well, if you show me what the planes are, I can do that. Can't do that. It's a horrible looking section here. Oh, it highlights the areas of red if there's a collision. I like that. SolidWorks doesn't do that. I believe on this part there is no intersection at that point. Yeah, if I were to remove the little tab, there wouldn't be a collision. Almost looks like it's made for it. It's just a tiny fraction off. So unfortunately I have to modify it. But considering how much resolution I'm gaining by changing this out, and the fact that it's a whole computer inside of a camera, well worth it. Alright, let me check on my part. Wow, it's really on there. Alright, I gotta keep leaving it to cool. The cable is going to be the hard part. Because I do want the wide angle to be perpendicular to the board for power. Hold on a minute. Ooh, I can add a USB-C to this project. Oh, this got a lot more interesting. I didn't even think about that. If I rotate the board, that should give me enough space to put in a custom board with Type-C. Okay, so this becomes an electrical project as well. That would give me a lot of space to work with. There are contacts on the back, you can't see them, but test pad locations. USB P DP-DM 5-volt and ground. TV? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. TG. Oh, and there's no TG header as well. I didn't know that the SD card pins were broken out. I guess I haven't really looked at the 2W all that much, but there's a lot more pads on there. Yeah, I didn't even think to rotate it. Let's look in the public domain. Is that what I would normally use? I think so. Okay, there's gotta be several parts in here. Okay, there's the connector. That is not what I would use. I'm looking for a USB-C 20 pin? No, 12 pin. Well, it's complicated. It's like 16 pins, but it's actually 12. I think this is a breakout by Adafruit. I've seen it a couple times in here. That's a lot of parts. Okay, that's taking too long. No, did not like that. I suppose I could pull the part from my own inventory. SMD. There we go. And it's the step file, so that must be what I needed. That's the part I need. just PC, assembly, restore, and mate. No, group. Okay, now I can move that around without screwing up. Okay, so fix. Parallel. Reorients. Direction. There we go. Well, there's plenty of room in here. Shoot, I may have the ability to put the internal structure back in here that Apple was using and have it swivel off of the Type-C. Yeah, there's plenty of room in there. Okay, I like this plan. It should be pretty good. It's the wrong way. Show mates. Okay, these mates make sense. So why can't I rotate it? Oh, because I had a parallel. Shoot. Fix. Sectional view. Let's do this one. Fine. The further I bring it down, the better. Gives me more space to work with. Go grab the print. There we go. Came right off. Okay. I mean, it fits. It's a little loose, which is fine. I kind of want to make it so it rounds out the structure. Okay, so I think that's the plan I'm going to do. I'm going to change the size of this, send it to the printer, get that started, and call it a night. I think I have a game plan for how I want to approach this now. The cable work in that orientation? Yes. Seems a bit weird to loop it back on itself. I could invert the camera, the Raspberry Pi, and have the connection really close to it. I guess it all depends on how much space I have to cram everything in. Now it makes me question, did I... You know what? I could probably use the camera cable I already have. Despite me buying like 3 or 4 different types of cables, I'm thinking this might be a better option. Rather than looping it all the way around. That's not a whole lot of space. But I think there's enough to work with. In the end, that's all I really need. Could almost make an end cap for this rather than using the Apple logo to have the SD card removable. So there's advantages to using it this way. Yeah, so I think I want to make just the bottom half hold the electronics and then leave the top exposed for ventilation. Have the camera cable right next to the camera. And then have a USB-C coming out the bottom. Potentially even reusing the flexibility of the Firewire connector. Okay, what was that dimension I needed? $33.2. Alright, let's see who we can raid. I'll get this transferred to my SD card. Not SD card, USB drive. We'll go. We'll go visit. There's a couple people I wouldn't mind visiting. We'll go visit John Bonsai. I haven't been to one of his streams in quite a while, and he's just started. Alright, let me move this to my printer, get it started, and we'll call it a night. Well, with that, thank you all for tuning in. Day of the Dragons, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for that raid. But with that, day 830 of my continuous streaming challenge complete. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.